We are back with another Boss Bus Between the Cheeks Bonanza with your hosts, Boss and Bus, and our third cheek of the evening. And the one in between the cheeks is Sabien. He's in our cheeks.
He's in our cheeks.
He's in our cheeks. And Patrick, our manager, you know him well. We revealed him as our manager, is the third cheek of the evening.
How's it going, guys?
So, this week, we're really just going to talk a lot. We have a game planned toward the end, so please stick around. We're going to play some King's Cup. But we really want to get to know our guest today.
Sabien, our guest. How are you? Who are you? What are you?
Which one of those do I answer first to be?
What are you?
Why are you looking at me like that? why are you looking down there? You got something you're interested in?
You got to be sure that you're
He's hiding something.
Yeah. I feel like you're definitely wielding something,
That's some
but
schmeat.
I don't know what it is, but it stinks.
Well, now I just feel self-conscious. Let's air it out.
I don't know what you got on
It
you.
smells
but I
good.
can smell
Stinks good.
It's so good.
That smelly
boy.
smell that smells
It's got
smelly.
musk.
Squidward smells good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And we are back with Sabien.
Reese is awake.
Yep.
So, Sabien, tell us a little bit about yourself. What are you?
I'm very
Bored.
white and very nerdy.
Okay.
That's a good start.
Exactly.
Which is why we had him on the show.
Just throw off the demographic completely to the other side.
We thought he fit perfectly between the cheeks.
He met all of the qualifications. He was nerdy.
All right, so we can start from the beginning here. I met Reese and Zach through a mutual friend in high school. I want to say like sophomore year-ish. So we're going on like what, 6 years of friendship, 7 years?
It was an
Something-
online dating
that was
site.
Yeah, Michael's rear rings are us.
Yeah.
That's a good.
Is that what we call his basement now? Yep. And I guess I met them with Michael, then we kind of became friends separate from Michael, I guess. Like, I met them at music festivals, and we started hanging out more and more. And now they started doing DJ shit, and I've come to, like, every show, except for the ones that are in Council Bluffs. Those are too far away, I'm sorry.
Yeah, well,
That's a tough drive.
you know, it's like going from the Shire to Mordor, you know.
Yeah.
One does not
That's-
simply
that
drive to
is-
Council Bluffs.
Yeah.
It's a trek. It's a
It's a
pilgrimage.
journey.
Yeah.
It's a great description. It was
Yeah.
very cryptic and epic.
Or maybe Isengard. Mordor's like Des Moines.
No,
That 3-hour drive, though.
I mean, like, you guys are right on Broadway. You get deeper into Council Bluffs and you're in Mordor.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you're just right off the beaten path, you know?
Yeah.
Love you, Council Bluffs, but,
Council Tucky.
I mean, even people in Council Bluffs call it Council Tucky.
Yeah, I know.
When I worked out there, that's just a thing, so.
Let's see.
No harm, no foul.
Well, so what do you do for a living?
Uh,
What are your interests?
so for a living, I do boring shit. I make websites.
That sounds really.
What?
Yeah, super
no,
boring.
that's really
Webmaster. You're a
Yeah, I
webmaster.
know, right?
That sounds
That's
really
actually
boring.
cool. That's really
God,
cool.
I could never do
How many
that.
websites do you manage at the moment?
Oh, our whole company works on like one big product, so
Okay.
I only have to work on one, which
Okay.
is absolutely massive. We make like a leasing product, so like if one company wants to like lease like, I don't know, like medical hardware from another company, we like handle their contracts, all their accounting, all that jazz.
Gotcha. So you're just an
so
independent
work-
contractor, basically, for web pages.
So I work for my company, but like
The company independently contracts then.
pretty much, yeah.
Gotcha.
They hire them on for like contract for like, you know, you pay us 10 years to use our software, and you know we get like a fixed income, which is really nice during like Corona because the majority of our income is like a contract
Already,
that they're
yeah.
still paying for,
True.
so we're not going
It's
anywhere.
accounted for already.
Yep. So I get to work from home, which is super
Sweet.
duper nice.
Tell us a little bit about your interest in music. How did you get into the music scene?
Oh yeah, dude, I do so much music. I like sing. I'm like not tone deaf, super not tone. I'm so tone
Yeah.
deaf.
Played the saxophone.
In middle school, I did percussion,
Mhm.
and I had my own trap set. I never used it.
Trap.
I got into band in high school, and they were like, "Oh, you're gonna do marching band." I did the first practice of marching band. I was like, "Not gonna do that."
I did the same. Yep. Bass clarinet, my first practice. I did it, and I had one other bass clarinet as my instructor and teacher, and he was a senior, and he's like, "You're gonna be the only one," and I was like,
Just
"No,
kidding.
I'm I'm gonna get rid of that burden.
Skirt, skirt.
Yep. I'm out.
I played clarinet in middle school for a little bit. That was about start and
I played.
finish to my music career for school, at
Dude,
least.
clarinets and oboes are so expensive.
Yeah, I had
It was
to
like-
rent one.
What's that?
I had to rent one. It was way too expensive.
Yeah,
I looked at prices to buy one because I was
$1,000.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
doing solos
Insane.
and stuff, and I was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna get
It's
one
less
for
than
like
my
lessons. And I was like,
computer.
never mind, I'll just rent one for lessons.
I think that's why I chose snare drum. It was like $100 off of like Craigslist for a shitty snare
Yeah.
drum.
That ain't bad.
And we are back with Sabien.
Reese is not having it today.
Yeah, Reese is just not having this
All right,
episode.
Chris, what is your next question?
Actually, we're gonna play a card game called "Is This Your Card?"
Oh, you want me to show my magic? Is that what's going on?
No. I'm gonna pick a card at random from the deck.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Gotta make sure you're hiding your cards.
Is this your card?
The Jack is black. Jack Black.
Jack Black is an inside job.
What?
Indeed.
That's the end of that segment.
And that's it for Is This Your Card?
Yep.
And we're back with Sabien.
Yeah. Well, I would say, overall, Sabien, thank you for supporting Boss Bus as much as you have. And he's been a real fan of everything we've done. And we really appreciate that. We want to support you and what you're up to now, which is, what exactly? Like, what are you doing, like, besides work?
I make video games.
Yeah?
The current game that I'm working on.
If you've ever heard of Halo,
He did not.
Yeah, I
make that
made all of it, all by myself. I don't know, I've been making games as a hobby for like 6 years. Nothing ever published because I'm a lazy fuck. My latest game is called Jumping Jacks. It'll be on Steam soon.
Yeah.
It's a 3D platformer. So I took the mechanics from CS:GO, like bunny hopping, surfing, and then I took the mechanics from Portal from Portal,
Yeah.
the game that everybody knows, and I put them all together for like a strategic platformer. And so I got the idea. I was having a dream one night about my dog named Jax, and we were playing fetch, and I couldn't find him. So I woke up the next morning and I was like, this would be a perfect story for the game. You're trying to find your lost dog, and you have to like
That's-
jump across like jumping puzzles and use portals and whatnot to go
Yeah.
find him.
Oh, that works.
And
that
for-
matches together well.
Exactly. So it's called Jumping Jacks because you're jumping to find your dog, Jax. Also happens to work as a pun with Jumping Jacks because you're jumping a lot.
That's it all. That's
Exactly.
a perfect jigsaw of layers of
meshes well.
yeah.
Good words.
That's
And it's
very
also a
expensive.
prostitution game, from what I understand.
You ever jumped a jack before?
If you help your Uncle
Multiple?
Jack off a horse.
Dude,
So
jumping multiple jacks.
So you kind of, it's like almost like a civilization game where you start, you're like a lowly kind of like drug dealer or something, and you move your way up to kind of being almost a pimp, and you have your corner, then you have your street.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was
There's a portal up. You upgrade your portal guns through horrible, heinous crimes.
Yeah, you have to murder everyone.
Yep.
Yeah, you just gotta pretend to be Hitler, get in the
Curbs a
mindset.
certain amount of points.
Kind of melts into a GTA vibe at that point.
Yeah, it's kinda, it's something. It's a game, but yeah, you should definitely check it out on Steam. It's gonna be available.
On Steam.
Whenever they
Coming
approve it, it's in the approval process.
So it's coming soon.
Whenever
When
they
it gets
approve it.
greenlit, please, Jumping Jacks. It's gonna be
On
amazing.
Netflix.
That's not it. It might be.
Steve
We
and
might-
Netflix
there
are
might
one
be-
company now, don't you know?
We might do a Netflix adaptation with Sabien as the Jax, the dog, and then Reese will be jumping for him with no legs.
With my spider legs.
Yeah, or just legs.
Yeah, just legs.
That reminds me, the first time I ever tried to do animation, you have to like, okay, so like 3D models in video games are made up of just triangles, right? So when you make a model that you intend to be animated, you have to like, so like let's think about your legs for example. All the triangles, like they have to line up along the vertices that you want to like animate, like the legs to bend. And I didn't do that because I didn't know that at the time. So when I tried to make them walk, his leg would just shoot out in front of him. He
Quite
looked-
the step he was taking.
Yeah, it looked like a spider monkey. It was great.
Sounds like
I
you could
love
almost make
that.
a game basis just off of that animation.
Right?
I don't see why not. I think it would be super funny.
Yeah,
You
I
can make a terror game or a horror game out of
yeah,
it.
there's market for everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Just find your audience.
Stick it in VR and call it good.
That'd be
That
good.
really
And it's
speaks-
just Reese waking up in the morning and you see his leg creep over.
Yeah,
it's
just
going
shoots out of
straight.
bed.
Oh, just shoots, just in a straight line all the way to the bathroom. It
And then
plants, and then
plants.
and then my whole body like
Slinks
bungee cords
toward it.
to it.
Yep. And it's
Yeah.
all hairy and like
Yeah.
rugged and like.
Yeah, I go to grab my toothbrush and my hands like this, and my one finger just and curls around it and brings it to my hand, and I just.
That's a
Hey girl, you ever seen the
I don't
Anaconda?
move my arms. Anything I do, I just move one extension of myself to do it.
Mr. Fat-tastic.
Valve, please greenlight us. Valve will do it.
Shout out to you.
Gabe Newell.
Yep, Gabe.
God.
Gabe. Yep.
Shout out to our sponsors, water. That was
Thank
a
you
big
for giving
one.
me life. You've
Yeah,
always
that
been
was a
there
big
for me.
one. We were
Thank
trying
you
get that one for a
to
while.
our sponsors right now, which are Anchor, the platform we are currently doing our podcasts on, as well as Teespring for hosting our merchandise, which you can buy now.
Yeah.
It is a bait.
It is
It's available at the-branded-bus. Actually, I'm going to.
Alright, and we're back.
All right, everybody. This is a towel that you can purchase at teespring.com/the-branded-bus. Let me make sure this reveals properly. Let me just go. All right. So,
Why don't you just hang it up as the tapestry?
This-
Big brain.
is our towel. Boss Bus.
Oh yeah.
You can buy it. It's very soft. It feels nice on your face and your body. I've been testing it out.
And your butt cheeks.
What is
Yeah,
the
between
font?
your cheeks.
That's all I gotta know. What
It
is
feels
the font?
great when it's between your
Yeah.
cheeks.
Did you make your own custom font? Is that what this is?
Yeah. It's American made.
Also comes in Dr. Pepper logo.
It's not actually. I think it's made in China. It's not American made, but it's American thought of.
Sponsored by
Yeah, American ingenuity.
sponsored by Britney Spears.
That one I think I can leave in.
I think you could leave that in. She won't be too mad.
Like, thank you.
Somebody remembers me?
Ah.
I haven't got a
Leave
plug.
Britney alone.
I haven't got a plug since since him.
He's an interesting man. And thank you to you guys, whoever is listening to this right now.
Oh, -1
I see
viewers.
you, Kyle. I see you, Kyle.
Dude, there's gonna be one Kyle that's like, me? This guy?
It's you. It is you.
Brandon.
You watching, Brandon? Fuck yeah, dude.
Somebody legally changes their name to Bussy. I'm calling it. You're gonna have that one diehard fan.
I hope. I hope it's you, Sabien.
All right.
Middle name. I'll change middle name to Bussy.
Let me check where we're at. Let me see how things are going.
Things are going horribly.
Oh yeah, we probably should have checked the audio.
It's solid. We're at 15 minutes, but I feel like we could do a little. We don't need a 45-minute podcast. We could even do like a 35. What do you think is a good podcast length? I'm gonna cut
So
Okay, well, to be honest, recording-wise, we could always record more, and then you
We
can
could watch
split
this.
stuff out. Because I mean, a lot of which we already did say 15 minutes of it. There's at least 5 minutes at least that you're gonna have to cut out because of this guy. You know. Like
that's getting left in. Just censor the butthole.
So, I would like to say, as we are venturing into this next segment, it has been a pleasure getting to know Sabien, but now we're going to get him on a deeper level with all of his friends, and that is by the next segment, which we like to call Sabien, what should we pour on Reese's feet this week?
He's not happy about it.
Give us those toes, Reese. You know it's coming.
And we're back.
We are ready. We have done the delicacies, we have garnished the trinkets, and we have seasoned the meats. We are ready.
How do you garnish a trinket? I have to know.
You think really hard about it. And Sabien, it is time. Please, wet that foot.
I gotta get it right between the toes. Right
Between the
between
toes.
the toes.
God.
Wet it up.
Oh, is that mental?
Okay,
I baptized
Now you
thee
gotta rub it in.
in the
I'm not doing
name.
that. I'm not doing that.
You gotta use it as a lotion. You know.
This
it has
is
to
empty.
get all
No,
over.
this is empty.
Oh.
We're gonna need 39 more of these exact tablecloths because you said you had 40 last
Yeah,
time.
you would say you had 40. I was thinking of that too. We need a lot more.
Dude, that vape juice never comes off your skin. It has to absorb.
Well,
Wow.
we did it.
That
Thank
was
you.
it. We're done.
Thank
Game
you.
over.
And that was the segment, pour something on or in Reese's feet.
In. I have to know about this in thing.
We'll think about that for future
Just
podcasts.
get like a syringe that you can
Yeah,
inject
inject
things into
something.
Reese's.
My foot kind of stings.
Why?
I
Is
don't
that
know.
6 Nick?
I gave him the menthol juice.
It's awesome.
Good. It's very important. Yeah.
All you, big boy.
You know what time it is, and that time is for our next segment we would like to call
Master Chief opening a bottle.
So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna play a drinking game called King's Cup.
Queen's Quarantine.
Depending on the number, 3 is me. So when I pull this card, me, I drink. I put that under the center can tab. Then it would be Zach's turn. He would draw whatever card and also put it under the tab. Whoever cracks that tab
Has to chug.
has to chug that beer.
Chug a lug and cut
And
around.
being as we know what the first 2 cards are now, we're ready to go. And we'll start with our guest, Sabien.
I can't fuck this up. Ace. Waterfall. Everyone drinks, starting with me. Let's go.
Okay, so what we just drew, and welcome back, is Waterfall. Sabien started, and what the rule is, you can follow along. Waterfall is we just have to go until the person before us
Which
stops.
means if
You'll
you're
watch.
following along, you are last.
Yep.
So you are after Patrick stops.
Yep, if you want to play with us.
Ready, set,
That means I have to be a D.
go.
Is it me? You.
I keep going, but my beer's gone. I apologize.
We don't have much.
He said, we don't have much. Alright.
Zach was baby.
I draw.
Look at his beard.
King. My favorite, which is King's Cup.
Oh god.
King, you make a rule that
God.
stands the
No
rest
worse
of the
beer,
game.
Sabien.
So, my rule, one of my favorite rules that I love to implement, is no eye contact.
I knew that was coming.
So, which means any player that makes eye contact with another player has to drink. However, that player having made eye contact with that player, that other player made eye contact.
For
back.
example.
So
it's
it is a double drink,
So
They double
basically,
drink.
for the entire rest of
and
this,
now Zach and I drink.
for the
So-
rest of this game, we're all gonna just be awkwardly looking at you.
So if we look
That's
at
what
them,
you
do
are
they
on
have,
the
do we both
ground.
have to drink?
We
Like if we look
both
at the
have to
camera?
drink right now
Oh,
as well.
mother- So if I look at the camera, do me and the viewer have to drink?
The viewer has to drink the whole time.
Hey Zach,
Yep.
The
you
viewer
wanna
has
you wanna look at me real quick?
No.
I got a question for you.
Really?
Zach, that is your turn
Thanks,
to.
man. You know what? I can make a rule that nullifies another rule.
That would
because
be
there's nothing
amazing. That would be amazing.
In the rule book saying you can.
You're right.
2
You're right.
is you. So,
He gets to pick who drinks.
Reese.
Of course.
Eat a dick.
I saw that look in your face. You were like,
I shied,
0.1 second.
I shied away from it so quick. I was like, no, it didn't. God.
Okay. Patrick, please. Descend us further into this madness.
And I'm out.
Just pull the card. Don't worry about anything else. Just pull the card.
Jack.
That's categories?
I
Queen
think
is
so.
categories.
Jack is never have I ever.
Jack is loser of this one drinks. Oh, it's never have ever, yeah. 5 fingers, let's go.
Okay.
Never. Alright, drink. We made eye contact. Have you ever played Never Have I Ever?
Not with a count.
Okay, so you say, never have I ever done blank. And if we have done it, we put a finger down. Whoever puts all their fingers down first loses and has the drink.
Oh, never have I ever been to Nevada.
God. Never have I ever been on a boat in the ocean.
Eat a dick.
I'm a seafaring man. My dad was in the Navy. Is it my go?
Yeah.
Tis.
Never have I ever. I've never eaten a full hot dog.
Stop using that one.
Just
That's,
made eye contact, not a chance you're not drinking right now.
I don't even have a drink. I gotta
You
go.
need another one? Yo, I got more right here.
We got more right here. Of course. Of course. We got some conveniently
Thanks, brother.
right here where we won't
I brought
run out.
plenty of alcohol to make sure y'all are fucked.
Hey,
It's only ceremonial. It's
Y'all are-
podcast.
And we made eye contact, fuck you.
Sorry.
Alright.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
I'm sorry, I want to give you the social cues that society
Yeah,
demands.
I was taught to be respectful when having a conversation, so I look at people in the face when I talk. Like, God damn.
Zach, what was your never have I
Eating
ever?
a hot dog.
Oh yeah. You never eaten a full hot dog?
No.
God damn it, why do you have to look at me? Fuck you. Patricia, it is your turn.
Never have I ever lived in my own house by myself.
Ooh, I've always had a female live with me. I'm lucky.
I've always said.
Uh,
A roommate or something. Yeah.
I want to make Reese drink. Never have I ever had 3 dogs at the same time. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Never have I ever owned a cat or lived in a house with a cat.
Yeah, I'm gonna get down to 1 finger, and you know
Okay,
what finger it's
so
gonna be.
does a secondary living space count as living with a cat?
We mean secondary.
So what do you mean?
So I live in 2 houses at the same time.
Yes.
I was living with me and my girlfriend.
Yep.
Fuck me.
Wrong finger. You chose the wrong finger for him to bleep out.
This means I'm about to lose is what it means.
And he makes eye contact.
Zane, Corey.
It's mine.
I'm glad you keep pointing that out so well.
Never have I ever tried to dread my own hair.
You're such an asshole.
You can just lose it already, man.
We done did it, ladies and gentlemen.
Good Christ. These are tight.
This is how we do it.
You can put your hand down now, Patrick.
Yeah, I just He was
Whose go is it?
number 1.
Smitty
Wormenheimer Jr.
Worgerman.
Queen. Question Master. So, the point of this card is you have to keep asking questions, and whoever actually answers the question takes a drink.
Yep. Has to keep doing
Reese.
questions.
What flavor is yellow?
Is that something that you think Zach might know?
Dude, I wonder if Zach would know such. Zach, do you know such?
What?
Let's ask Patrick.
I've really never heard of.
He drinks, that was not. And also I drink because I looked him dead in the eye.
Which means I drink twice because I look at you.
Yeah. So hold on, take that drink, put it down, take a drink. Hold on, I gotta burp. That one didn't.
My eyes are slowly learning not to look at anyone, but I keep looking this way, and I'll see Riley looking this way, and I'm like, or like Tristan looking
Dude,
this
Reese
way,
is
and I'm like, oh.
The last time
I
we
can't
played,
look
you
at their
couldn't
eyes.
say the vowel A. Like you couldn't pronounce the vowel A. So you
That
had,
was really
so you
bad.
had to
I got
really like this.
I got 2 kings in one game, and it was no eye contact, and everything was with your left hand.
That's what it was, which is beautiful. 'Cause
5
I'm
is
Me too.
guys.
I know, and 5 is.
Well, depending on
Guys?
which one.
We'll do,
Okay, so apparently 5, according to this rule set, is bust a jive, which is
5
create
is
a dance
jive?
move. Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 is guys. Okay, cool. We'll go by this
Alright.
rule set that I found on
5
Google.
means we all drink.
Yay!
Cheers, mates.
I identify as an elephant, so get out of here.
alright. 5 guys, burgers, and us.
Zach, your turn.
Snacky poo.
Cheers. Cheers, Gens 5.
Was
Let's
that
go.
5? Great. Great, awesome. Patty?
You guys ever watch Letterkenny?
Yes.
I like the, what are they, double tap and then drink?
Yeah, I think so. It's very nice.
Question Master.
Ah, question Patrick.
So Zach, have you ever heard of the yellow-throated farkle-toed pecker swallow?
The hello.
Have you...
That's not a question.
No, I really can't even think of a question.
I have a question.
What? How could you not?
Yes, this is my favorite. Okay.
That was an
10.
imaginary bird that my friend thought of at a point in middle school.
And
And he
his
would just like, be like, have you guys ever
category,
gone to a pecker
drink.
swallow? And we would just be like,
We drink.
what?
So, we made a lot of eye contact. How much does that mean we have to drink?
The rest of this beer for sure.
Zach, if you and I have made eye contact the rest of the game without breaking, we'd only have to
I
drink
think
once.
another one.
And that would at least make me feel human for a minute.
You're right.
But we could not break that eye contact.
No.
Man.
Do you want to do
Sorry,
it?
Reese, nope.
So I'm gonna
Okay, alright. It's an all or nothing.
Yeah,
We're
we
gonna
can
do
do
nothing.
it.
I'm gonna fuck these guys up. You ready for this category? Programming languages.
Cheers. Because we just looked at each other.
God damn it. C sharp.
A.
A is in fact a programming language, and we
Okay.
made eye contact.
Yep, we did.
I got away with saying A.
I hate you.
Well, I didn't know you were
sharp.
Yeah, he said C sharp, so I was like A.
It's not. It's not.
C sharp is the language that I use
I
daily.
was like B minor.
I didn't know you were a computer programmer, Reese.
F sharp.
He
Oh.
programs in A.
Is that a primitive programming language?
Yeah, it's old.
Yeah, you would think so.
Who?
Yeah.
Oh, it's my job?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got it,
Days.
boys.
Waterfall.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
A.
Then 3,
It goes this way. Yeah. Clockwise.
1.
So he drinks. Yeah. running out of beer very quickly. I'm saying.
That was rough.
Oh.
IPAs are not very fun to drink quickly.
No.
Waterfall with Reese in the game with beer is not fun.
Is that?
Yep.
Damn it.
It sucks.
10. Category?
Yep.
Italian foods.
You go first.
Breadsticks.
Chicken Alfredo.
Lasagna.
Pasta.
You lose. Failed.
No, that's fair.
That's too general. Like the literally all we said was pasta. We all just said
Alfredo.
pasta. I said Alfredo.
Did you?
I said chicken Alfredo.
Drink.
Anything else?
Fettuccine.
There.
But fettuccine Alfredo.
But I said
Hey,
chicken
said
Alfredo. I
chicken
said chicken
Alfredo.
Alfredo.
Okay, hold on. Okay, before we go on,
Ricotta.
fettuccine is the type of noodle. Alfredo is the type of sauce. Are we going Italian? We're going Italian
Cannoli.
entree dishes.
Cannoli.
Yes, do we, how specific do we have to? Do we have to pick
Italian
the meat and
food.
the noodle?
Wine.
Or
Wine.
Sushi. I
Grapevine.
lose.
Grapevine.
Sushi.
you just quit your own game?
Yeah.
Great.
Bro.
I'm not dealing with
That's some eye contact
Eye
right there.
contact right there.
another one.
Another one bites the dust.
Here
Another
goes
Another
one bites my nuts.
Oh no, this
This
can
one might
is like
pop
an
the cap,
awful
too.
full. I know.
Oh, that's heaven, isn't it? That's the up and
Raise your hand to heaven. The last person to.
You.
I can't read, guys.
So 7 is the last person to raise their hand. Drinking.
So obviously my reading skills are remedial, and here we are. So I'm probably gonna have to chug this beer and another one.
He has the reading skills of a 7-year-old.
Maybe if I'm lucky.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All the way in there.
Listen to
Oh, I wouldn't say I don't categorize that as popped yet.
Yeah, the
No.
air.
the
No,
air.
there was-
Does this
there was
have
out
give
on the
to
last
it?
one.
Does this have give
They,
to it?
they had gift to it on it before.
It did
Before I
have
put it
gift
in
to
there.
Oh, it did.
Are we waiting for the metal to crack? Is that
I'm
what
waiting
Yeah.
for the pop.
Yeah, for the seal to break.
All right.
Yeah.
For the seal to all the way break.
I'm
Yeah,
okay with
that's a good. I feel like that's a longer.
Because honestly, yours might not even break.
Yeah,
Well, I have 2 drinks in this, so cheers.
Get fucked. Someone who, whenever you have to drink, they have to drink for the rest of the game.
Cheers. Sabien. We just looked at
Let's go, baby.
Sabien, you have to drink because I do.
Yep. This is rough.
My beer is gone.
My choice.
We're almost all gone.
I brought 12
6.
beers, guys. What's the
We don't
problem?
have
here?
any chicks.
Well, next card. You got lucky. That's a bye.
No, not really, because he's got to put 2 cards down.
Yeah.
No, it's your turn now.
Do you guys want to do 6 maybe as a double card? You have to put 2 cards in since there's no like.
I like that.
I like it, but no.
The next rule card, that's what we do.
Yeah.
Alright.
You go,
So I'm
Patrick.
No, it's categories I lied.
We were ready. We were ready.
I had to be ready. Jesus, I'm the one that keeps drinking for it. I can't read 7 for anything. I don't know numbers or words. Okay.
Is that Khalifa on the TV?
a category? MMOs.
Okay.
World of Warcraft.
Black Desert Online. We just made eye contact.
Yeah, we did.
5, 4,
the League of Legends.
That's not a name. Massively
No.
multiplayer
No,
online.
It's a MOBA.
But still.
It's
I
still
mean, it's an
massively
MMO.
multiplayer
It
and
is.
online.
It is.
Correct.
It
Yeah,
is.
that
It is.
fits. That checks.
It is.
I don't know.
Fortnite.
Technically, yeah. Star Wars: The Old Republic.
Guild Wars.
Apex.
In that sense, Warzone.
Anything that's massively multiplayer and online.
Black
This is
Battlefield.
Guild Wars 2.
Good one.
And,
That was a pocket pull.
Halo Wars Online.
Is that really an MMO though?
Yeah.
Just
It's
that?
online. It's massively
Yeah,
multiplayer
it's the same
online.
as Battlefield or Call of Duty.
Yeah.
or other ones.
Yeah.
This
we're
is gonna take a
stretching
while
this.
to fuck up.
We're stretching this. We're stretching this
Yeah,
definition.
someone's gonna get it.
No, nobody said MMORPG.
Runes-
You
yeah,
know,
you're
it's just
right.
online.
Yeah,
RuneScape.
that's it. Okay. Shit.
But
Terra.
There's a lot of Halos to go through. Halo 2.
Halo. Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
I'll give you that. There's
There's
MMO
an
races.
online.
Yep. There's.
Is it massively multiplayer online?
I don't know if it's massive.
No, I don't.
I don't know about that
All right, we'll
one.
give you 5 more seconds. Pick another one.
Fucking Halo 3.
He's not wrong. There's a Halo 4.
I'm just gonna rattle up.
Wait, doesn't Halo go to 5 now?
Yeah, no, Halo goes past 5.
And there's ODST.
Yeah, there's Halo fucking like, oh god.
Alright, next the Halos. Come up with something.
Alright, Zach loses.
No, I've been waiting on.
And we made eye
That makes
contact.
sense. But
Which means Sabien, you have to drink too, because I have to
old
drink.
school
God!
landscape, it's a separate game.
Yeah, you're saying new school versus old school?
Yep.
Okay. NBA 2K19.
The Star Wars The Old Republic, the online game.
Repeat. You have 5 seconds.
Yeah, actually.
Halo 5. We haven't said Halo 5.
I almost did.
Club Penguin.
Oh my god, that was so good.
Wizard 101.
Reaching deep.
That was a good one too. Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links.
That was an amazing game.
Fuck.
Toontown? Toon City? What's that?
Yes, Toontown's good.
4, 3, 2, 1. Damn it, I have to drink. Fuck you.
Yeah, that's a double whammy.
I had 3 pocket pulls ready to go.
Out. God, that's 4.
Whose turn is it?
Let's make eye contact. Let's go.
It's your Sabian.
I think we're out of beer.
Hey, yeah, we are back
And
with Sabien.
so
Fun fact,
we had
my-
one question. I lost. Fun
Okay,
fact.
I got.
Fun fact.
Yeah, we
Fun
did.
fact, my middle school wrestling coach called me Fabian with an F.
Fabian?
Fuck that guy.
There was actually
You wanna know why?
There
Because
was a Fabian at our school in Miller North.
apparently he's an Italian singer.
You have to tell the gang. That's part of the game.
I hear just some bubbles, just some very light bubbles.
2 is
You.
You.
We've already done it. We've already shown them.
I need another king.
It's not a surprise.
This is
Okay, your drink's empty. You can't drink from that again.
No, I just finished it.
Cheating
yeah.
bastard.
I don't have any more though.
rather we make
King,
one more drink
king,
for Zach.
king. Remove the eye rule.
I hereby declare by my kingly name that we are not only removing the eye contact rule, but that it is not able to be reinstated by a further king
I
this
love
game.
you. You are the most beautiful human being.
Zach,
Okay,
really,
the next
really.
rule.
I love you.
Yeah, dude.
I love you.
Oh my god, that
I love
feels
you.
so human.
We're mated. We're mating right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, we are. Okay, you're correct.
which means if
We all drink.
if we
Anytime
get
one of us drinks,
no,
we
but
all
if
drink.
anybody draws a 5, we all have to draw a 5.
We have to drink twice.
Never have I ever, ladies and bitches.
Wait, what?
Ladies and
Can you
bitches.
repeat?
Never have I ever.
Let's
Tab it.
Meredith Cabot, a nun from the 18th century.
Some of those cards aren't in all the way. Some of those cards are a little stormy.
I got you.
Realistic.
All right.
Yeah, I'm a badass.
What's the
Appreciate you, brother.
what's the never?
Never have I ever been named Reese.
I can say.
Wait a minute, I don't want Reese. I have to drink if he's drink.
Yeah, wait. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you don't want to fuck me
You
over.
don't want me to lose either, Zach, so pay attention.
It's like our
Target them,
team
we're
against
gonna
every
target them.
You're still you're not named Reese, so you keep your finger up. It was never have I ever been named Reese.
What is your history? What don't I know about you?
Yeah.
What do I know about myself, obviously?
Yeah.
Subconsciously, I'm losing myself.
We gotta come up with. Come on. Never have I ever. Come on.
Never have I ever licked a man's gooch.
And we're here.
I was expecting one of these two to have.
I was waiting to say lick your belly button because I've done that.
You've licked my belly button. You've sucked vodka out of my belly
It's on
button.
TikTok.
Never have I ever.
It's what now?
It's on TikTok.
It's what
Never.
Yeah, it's good.
Never have I ever bought plastic utensils.
If buying them for your mom.
No, I bought them for
No shame.
myself.
I
At
have
my
no shame.
second house.
I have no shame.
Go for it.
I love the environment. I do buy plastic. And we are back. Sorry, we had a little bit of technical difficulties and something special in store for you.
Tyrannical difficulties.
And we are playing King's Cup. The current game is Never Have I Ever. I think we all remember typically somewhere where we're at. And coming in, the man of the hour himself, our third cheek to Boss Bus, Drew.
So I would say let's scrap the Never Have I Ever game.
Let's go.
And
Continue
maybe
on.
let's just start with Drew.
Start with me.
Start with
I
you.
just got here. I don't know what we're doing.
King's Cup.
5 is guys, so everybody drinks.
Thanks.
Let's
You got a
go.
drink,
Do
Drew?
I have a drink? Yours? No, that's out.
We'll share. Sharing is scaring.
Hey, Drew, you want to go get a cup?
This
just in.
This just in.
BRB.
This is a surprise to all of us, actually.
This just in. Which
Is
way
this
is
from
up?
one of our sponsors?
Yeah, this just got delivered.
Mr. Riley?
Zach, it's your draw.
All right,
Same.
let's go. 3.
Me.
Thanks. To myself.
Does anyone have any partners yet?
Yes.
Me and Reese and those two.
Oh
Aw.
my god, you spilled your vape.
Oh, you can be.
I'm all alone.
You can be an additional.
You
partner.
you are up, Patrick.
He can be mated, technically.
My name's not
There's 2 more
Rick.
mates.
4.
Horse.
Floor.
Invalid.
Floor.
I think that's
Patrick.
I think it's Patrick. Which means Zach.
We had a no eye contact rule. Oh yeah, you're right.
It got abolished. So
I
legislatively.
abolished it and banished it for all students.
Well, how big?
Yeah,
are you
yeah,
gonna
wait,
make
no,
it?
let's
Right
tell-
there, if
let's
you're
tell
gonna
him
make
when.
it up to like right there.
No, tell him one. A little more.
Well, if he's filling the whole cup, a lot more. But
I'm
like
not
if he's
gonna
filling
fill
a
the
No,
whole
fill the
cup,
cup up halfway, but pour more of that in there. What are you doing?
usually
Last
it's about a fourth. There you
podcast.
go.
Last podcast, I learned my lesson about
There's
alcohol in
if
podcasts,
Stormy, if you're
so-
watching this, when Stormy came over, we were talking about the last podcast, and he was like, I watched the podcast and I saw Drew grab my liquor and I screamed at my phone, "That's my liquor! Like you're drinking my liquor!" Like, oh, Drew!
We did.
Your draw.
We laughed so hard about it, but it was so funny that interaction even happened. Like that's possible.
Yeah, he's
with this podcast.
starstruck. His liquor was on a
He's
podcast, you guys.
I gotta remember what the fuck
What is it?
9 is rhyme. We haven't got 9
Yeah.
yet.
Right,
We haven't
right,
gotten
right.
there yet.
We will go with time.
Mime.
Slime.
Crime.
Rhyme hasn't been used.
Sublime.
Grime.
Sublime. Okay.
Did someone say lime?
No.
There you go.
Climb.
Turpentine.
Was that a turpentine? Or
With an
turpentine?
N at the end? That's a slant rhyme.
No, that's an N. That's not an M. So that's turpentine, not turpentine. So I would
Yeah.
say that's not.
That's a slant. That's a
Okay.
slant rhyme.
Cheers, y'all.
Hey, Zach,
Which
you have a
means
drink.
Zach's drinks.
Yep. Great. Mine was
Alright.
climb, so it was also kind of a slant, but it's more acceptable.
I tried.
Climb.
Guys, so
God
this
damn it.
just in, I just drew
What's my name?
a card.
I don't like it.
Dang.
Gotta go
King.
A's out. A.
King is rule.
Oh no.
For those of you who are not aware.
Well, at least he can't use his original rule. Thank God.
You can't.
So,
Can you take back your rule and add it
So-
back in?
No.
the eye contact rule was out. No hands on the table.
Elbows don't count, bitch.
No arms on the table.
Ah, fuck you.
No touching. The
Wait a minute.
No
You can
touching the
make
table.
2 rules.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
touching.
just
the
no
table.
touching the table.
Tablecloth count or the wood part?
All of it. You
Oh,
can
not
touch
touching
the
the wood,
objects
say
on
not
the
touching the
table.
wood.
Gonna be
You
rough.
drink.
You can touch the
many
objects
times?
on the table.
Touch the
You
object.
drink, which means I drink.
You guys chug. So whose turn is it, Drew?
Hey, Reese, we're just gonna drink the rest of our drinks. You ready? You ready? You ready to finish your drink?
No.
If you for some reason can't hear this,
But you made the
6
rule. You made the
is
rule, Reese. You gotta drink
6.
with me.
yep,
Which?
we don't have. So that's
We
annulled.
don't have.
So yep, that's just an inserter.
Whew.
I'm gonna pop some tabs.
This one's out to all the ladies.
Did you guys see Reese just move
Queen.
his rule?
Question.
What is love?
Who are you directing this towards?
Are you
Is
asking me?
someone gonna talk?
Is that correct?
Are you asking me?
Zach, I
Reese, over
believe
you?
that you must direct it towards a person, don't you?
Do I have to do
Was
that?
that allowed?
Is that in a rule somewhere?
I believe that is a rule. Don't you think, Reese?
I
Fucked up.
wonder,
Mm,
would you really want to ask me that question?
Does a statement before a
should
question
we
count as a
should we
question?
That
restrict
is a good
this
question,
game?
I think.
Should we?
Doesn't that sound like a lot of clauses right there, though?
Do you agree?
If I add to the end of a sentence a lot of words, does that sound as though I am just raising my voice and pretending as though it is a question?
That
That
I don't know how you can question that. But that's a new rule, though.
Who got
If
cute?
we do questions,
He did.
If we do questions, we single sentence, like single clause.
5 boys.
Cheers. All of us. Which means, yep. If we were
which
all
means we
native,
drink
we'd-
twice,
we'd-
Reese,
yeah,
and
we
3
do.
times
Yeah,
because my hand
I
is
know.
touching the table.
Ooh.
Oh,
He likes
Patrick's
that roll.
touching the table.
Bro,
You did just touch the
I know, I'll drink. I had to literally
Ooh.
shove all these cards back.
If we
Reese,
shove
you
all
made
of
the
them in
rule.
at the same
Why
time,
would
it's gonna be a repeat of this whole Stormy King's Cup thing. They're just gonna keep popping out.
Oh, now you have to put all. No, you have to put all of them under there
I
now.
drink.
Well,
It's
That's
not
it,
you
guys.
drink,
well,
it's
look
you
at what
chug.
we have here.
We have come
To a
the
conclusion.
You know what that means, Zach? Since you're my partner and all.
Oh God, I didn't
Oh,
think about that.
yeah.
I did not think
He
about
has
that
to drink
one.
that whole thing, so you have. When he's drinking, you're drinking.
Yeah. So I don't. This is fine. You have to drink your liquor. Drink while I drink my beer.
I will try my hardest. I don't have to finish all of it.
If I finish this, yeah, you do.
This.
Let's pretend it's waterfall.
Is it same? It's not. It's
Those
not.
12
weight
ounces.
does not equal. Have to be an equal amount.
Let's pretend it's waterfall.
Especially
That's
for
12.
King's
There's
Cup.
no way that's not 12 ounces. I
This
will
is
tell
just a
you.
lot.
That's
I
more than
probably will
12
drink
ounces.
slower. This is liquor. I've already beered out. I will drink quite a bit though.
Beer before liquor,
Still gotta make a podcast, you guys.
you get drunk quicker.
You've never licked a Snicker?
Yeah, you.
On this cup, we're doing as soon as the seal breaks. As soon as we hear.
As
air,
soon as we hear some.
No. No.
No,
No.
we need
No.
to-
No.
okay, yeah,
no,
you're
no.
right.
It's gonna
That's
take too long.
when.
We take another
That's
2
when
hours
it's
to do
done.
it. Yep.
Yep.
Well, no, we waited until like the actual. We could see a gap on the last one.
Patrick
Patrick
drinks
drinks!
because 7 is heaven.
You gotta
Cheers.
announce that.
No, I fucking
Freaking
don't.
again.
you
you
got
gotta
a rules.
announce,
You
you
gotta
gotta
announce.
6 is chicks. No.
Yep.
But
Just
Reese,
a call
look
to
at your
ladies.
hair.
Oh, that's.
Yeah, all the single ladies.
All the dingleberries.
And the
You're
married
right.
ones too.
Your go through.
How dare you?
Biology.
Electric engineering.
Welding.
Computer science.
Chemistry.
Algebra.
Biology.
I said biology. That's the first thing I said.
Drink.
Oh.
Loser.
Zach.
Alright.
Reese, you gotta drink your best
6.
partner.
Noel.
You guys want to
Visa
hear?
versus.
Do you guys want to hear a fun conceptual discussion?
Yeah.
So Zach mentioned null earlier. Do you guys understand what the concept of null is?
Well,
Zero
null would mean
nothingness.
nothing.
How is that different from zero?
It's well, zero has an
0
accounted,
is something.
Yeah, zero has an accounted number, so zero is something, and null would mean nothing. It has no accounted for destination.
A lack of like literally something being nothing.
There's no,
Or like it's accounted for nothingness, I guess.
yeah.
Essentially.
So there's no descriptable like number to put on it, like on a mathematical stance.
So let's put it into the frame of computer science, where on your hard drive, you have some sort of value that is stored in this spot in memory, right? So if you have an integer,
Yep.
it has 8 bits of memory or something. If it is null, you say I want to point to this spot in memory, but I don't care what's there. It's null. It doesn't have a value. It has whatever happened to be there before.
Just filling space.
Whereas if it's an integer, it has to have a value because an integer has a value, right? It's between negative infinity and positive infinity.
Right.
So
Even if it's
Noel is
rounded.
kind of like a jack of all trades.
Zach.
A,
I was hoping to tell-
Zach of all trades.
I was hoping to tell the story and throw somebody off and not realize what was happening.
That's gonna be a clip.
That's
That was
good.
really cool.
That was solid.
That was really fucking cool. Non-specific percussion item. Cowbell.
That's pretty specific.
Oh, he's gonna fuck himself.
Percussive
A
instrument.
kick drum.
Tambourine.
Woodblock.
Cajon.
Djembe.
Fuck me, you goddamn musical bastards!
That's like 4 things, Patrick.
Which we reached.
God.
After y'all rattled that off, I was like, I lose. Like literally, there was 4 answers within literally 10 seconds, and I'm maybe 5% musical, but compared to them, like fractional. I lose.
The reaction time of a nickel.
It sucks because Zach doesn't need to try and beat me. He needs to try and beat me or Patrick.
You just have to
He's
be
got an
me.
open field.
Sorry, I
So
didn't mean
whose
to do
go
it
is
to you
it?
like
Yours?
that. but-
Patrick's.
Yours,
Right? Did you
Patrick.
get categories?
yeah.
Did you guys get that joke?
Ace.
Waterfall. All right, waterfall time.
We're back. We had to refill drinks.
Yep.
Here we go.
Let's get
Waterfall.
it.
Boys.
Cheers, 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 cheers.
Yes.
You go first, Patrick. And I'm after Drew.
Thank you. Mine was straight Jack Daniels. Thank you for watching.
That was me.
Can we get Michael
All right,
to come over?
5 is
and
guys.
Yep. Next one, we've got 5 guys, burgers and guys. Cheers.
5 fries, burgers, and
It
guys.
is 5 guys here.
Mhm. That's perfect.
Super
All right.
good.
Next,
Five Guys Burgers and Lies.
How long were you gonna play this game?
until we
Until we
go
go.
pop.
Are you sure that that's very
Queen.
fair, Reese?
Queen was
That's not
questioned.
cool. You can't do that.
Are you
That
sure
is
that
against.
that's very fair?
That is against.
Is
My
it?
religion.
Yes,
Yeah,
you have
you
to
gotta- you
announce
gotta
the
announce.
rule.
Alright.
You have to announce the rule. That makes it more fun
Should
for
Reese
everybody,
drink
too.
for trying that?
No, we'll give him a break.
Should I
Now-
announce this from now on?
Yes, from now on, you should announce this.
That
If
was a-
you would like to, Reese.
That was fair.
That was a,
Question mark. I didn't italicize it with my with my words, but literally that's a question. If you would like
Not
to,
a
Reese.
question.
If you would like to, Reese. Is there an okay? Whatever.
I gotta drink anyway now. Fuck that.
Cheers to Reese is drinking anyway.
I mean, it was. Well, just sorry, it was without
Yeah, you're
me
up to-
emphasizing it. But
Oh my god. I have to pee so hard.
Your grow, Drew.
Should I be as malicious as Reese?
Yes.
Do you want to be?
Is this what-
God damn it!
No.
Sabian, that was
That was
Wait,
kind
wait,
of
wait, wait.
obvious.
He
that
did
was
it.
so
He
obvious.
didn't announce the rule.
That's me.
Drew,
I broke the seal.
Oh.
what now?
Drew lost.
Drew lost.
Yeah.
That wasn't all of it.
No, it wasn't.
We'll stop now.
I can't chug.
No.
And then we'll wait. Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, Drew.
Oh.
Yeah,
I-
man.
I hear-
All
I
right.
hear
You
the
said you
air
couldn't chug, but he's
pushing
over here
water.
chugging, and my dude.
Close.
All right.
Dang it.
One
This-
more.
My name is
Is
Alfalfa.
the
and
end
I like
of the
eggs.
podcast, which means we finish our drinks.
Five is guys.
We finish our drinks.
Hey, before
ran
we
out.
do this, thank you guys so much for tuning in this week. Thank you so much, Sabian, for being on this week. I'm sure you guys will see him again.
Dude, I love me too. Thanks.
Thank you for the special
Thank you,
guest.
Patrick, for being here. Thank you,
Always.
Drew, for showing up.
Yep.
Thank you, Zach, for and
Existing.
you know, yeah. Thank you for just being so sexy and just voluptuous
Dude,
all
look
the
at those
time.
ears.
You
They're
know.
just-
Kind of
they're
thick,
just
and I
Cheers,
can't-
boys.
And thank Matsunami Corp for sponsoring.
Matsunami
Yes,
Corp,
our biggest,
Anchor,
our biggest,
Cheese
our
Sprinkle,
biggest.
mainly Matsunami Corp.
Check
Thank
them
you.
out. They make a lot of equipment for your daily needs.
Thank you and goodbye.
Such as gloves.